Welcome back, everyone. From Archer here. Time for some more Project Zomboid. So, last episode, we crossed the... Oh, we didn't cross the river. That's what we're doing this episode. We came back to the gun store, picked up the last bit of stuff that we needed. And now, we're going to cross the river. And across the river, we're going to find ourselves a secondary safe house to call home. To call second home. Who knew it would take the zombie apocalypse to for me to be a second homeowner? Yeah, so we're gonna find a second home for our lovely fellow here, Mr. C. Archer Bell. Mr. Bell. And oh, there's a fence. I forgot about the fence. Oh, there's the end of it. Never mind. We should just hit the road. That's where I'm looking. What I'm looking for. We're gonna find a second house. We're gonna dump our stuff off that we're carrying, because we're planning for the future. And in the future, we're going to the mall. So that's the plan. Last time I crossed the river, I died. Hoping this time it goes better. We're more well rested, we're more prepared. I think it'll be better. Should we use the pedestrian bridge like proper citizens? You know, just because the world ended doesn't mean we have to be hooligans. Use the proper way to cross the river here. Alright. Now we have to walk a ways. I don't really know the map over here either. Somebody was asking me once how I know where I'm going all the time. And it's, you know, more than a year, almost 2 years probably, close, maybe even 2 years of playing this game. That's how I know where I'm going. But I have very rarely crossed the river. So I don't know this part of the map at all. I looked at it a little bit, but that was like a day ago when I was formulating this lovely plan. So we'll see how it works out. Not very many zombies over here so far. We will hope that we don't run into a horde. Could happen. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, we were almost winded there for a second. So let's let him sit for a second. Just let that variable run down a little bit. Got a bunch of hunting knives, some food, some axes. Bunch of gun-related paraphernalia. Alright, let's start running again. Oh, there's a zombie. The road is in poor condition here. I need to call my state representatives and tell them about the poor condition of the roads. This is unnecessary, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Sometimes you just gotta kill a guy. Having a bad day, just gotta do it. Even if he's just standing there, staring at the ground like a good zombie. Sometimes he's just gotta go. So I'm not really sure how far we're gonna go. There are a few neighborhoods down here. Now that would probably be the more appropriate place to go, is to one of those neighborhoods. But there's also a few other things we'll come across earlier that we may end up... Oh, no, I thought a meta noise just pulled the zombies there for a second. That we may end up doing just because they're closer. But I don't know. We'll see. In the future plans of the game, this right where we're moving right now is in the direction of Louisville, if you know Kentucky geography at all. And they have plans, I guess, of including a urban map that is in the approximation of Louisville, Kentucky. So down the road here is a raceway? Airport? I can't remember. There's something down here. Let's see if we can can't sneak through these zombies for the most part. Don't really want to fight them all. Don't mind me, ma'am. Just sliding on by. Doing my shuffle step. Well, I guess she didn't see me. A little speed. Turn the wheels on. There it is. Okay. So this is an option. This is option 1, I guess you would call it, of our place to stay. It's not the best, but it is in the direction of the mall, and we can actually, the mall, as I understand it, if I can remember the map correctly, is that direction. And you'd have to go across wilderness to get there if we go that direction. But it is a more straight line than if we were to go up to where the neighborhoods actually are. Drag racing, I guess it's a racetrack. So it might be here that we make our stand. Make our secondary safe house. But we'll see what we see first before we make any decisions. Oh, this is a garage. Propane tank. What would be very helpful is if there's a saw over here somewhere. Some nails. Woodness. Mama. I had words that just didn't come out of my mouth. Started making weird sounds. A saw was what I was trying to say. Did I say that? I don't know. Should make life easier. Let's see. Zombies in here. Normal hiking bag. Nothing. Alright. Sheet o' paper. Magazine. A little bit of food. Just like real life, I always go for the sweets. Do you notice that? Every time we open one of these, it's always like, ooh, pie. It's never like, hey, eggplant. I wonder if what that says about me as a person. Alright, so we're gonna, I think we'll post up here. Not the best place, but it'll work. Come on. Go. How about you? Alright, so we'll go back into the drag racing office. We're going to use this cabinet here, and we are going to take basically everything in here. Move it over here. This also has the benefit of not being easy to forget. If we go to houses in the neighborhoods, it's going to be one of those situations where I'm going to be like, wait, which house was our safe house? Which isn't helpful for anybody. So at least this way we know exactly which one it is. It's at the drag race office. Pretty easy. How many? We actually have 5 axes right now. Okay. Put that in there. A little faster, guys. Come on. Yeah, maybe we'll leave them with a battery too. Why not? So we can unequip this now. Unequip this now. Do that. And let's leave a big hiking bag here. We'll leave almost all of the axes here. Duct tape. Both of these. Pistol, scopes, wood glue, recoil pad. We'll leave all this here. There we go. Anything else? How many beta blockers do we have? Almost none. Okay, never mind. I was going to leave a thing of beta blockers behind as well, but we're so low on them, I'm not going to do that. So he's going to lose a little bit of food. This is emergency food. I'll leave the peanut butter as well. Yeah, and the chocolate. What the hell? I'm feeling generous today, apparently. Alright. Okay, so we have made our drop-off. Now, what do we want to do? Do we want to head back? Or do we want to keep going? It's an excellent question, and I'm glad you asked it. I'm going to do a circle of the racetrack, make sure that there's nothing else here to see first, and then we will make the decision. I kind of like to head back and stop by the gun store on the way and grab one of those radios. Hope there is more to see. Hello. These might be sealed, though. Some of these storage container things end up being sealed, and you gotta bring a sledgehammer out here to bust them open. We'll see. Yep, it's sealed. Can't get in it. Well, there's zombies moaning their way around here. Guy. Who else wants a piece? The purple shirt brigade, they want a piece. Oh, one shot kill on that guy. That sounded like somebody was coming up behind me, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess to get inside these we're gonna need a sledgehammer. If you do not have here. So we're gonna do the... Oh, there's a little outbuilding over here. You can get into that. What you got? Ooh, shelving. Value Tech Radio, which I can't stop myself from reading as Vault Tech Radio. Alright, let's do this. Who's here? Who wants a piece? Tank top? That's what you get. Wait, on this side. Alright, he's wandering away. Yeah, you better run. You better shamble. That's what you should say. Yeah, you better shamble. Nails. Decided to come back. Hang on 1 second, folks. Sorry. Let's run to the end of the racetrack and back, just to see what's down here. And then we'll probably head back to the gun store, pick up one of those big CB radios. It'll be wonderful. It'll be a grand old time. So I guess at the end of the racetrack, you just keep going. That's kind of weird. I don't know how racetracks work. Certainly not drag racetracks. Seems like it should have stopped back where the rest of the pavement stopped. We might sleep out here again, actually. That might be what we do. Alright, he's getting tired. I need to stop. Stop running him. Yeah, I hear ya. Alright. Man, this thing just goes and goes and goes. Alright, we're gonna turn around, I think. We'll go up to that crossover that's up ahead here. If it's not the end of the thing, we're just turning around. Okay, it is the end. Yeah, so the mall is on that direction, in case you were wondering. Alright, so now we have to go all the way back down. I thought there might be another building out there. What do I know? Oh, that's the river. Guess we used up all of our building mojo. We'll just jog our way back down. Well, yeah, we're definitely staying the night out here before we head home. I don't trust us to go back without staying the night out here. Try not to upset the zombies too much. We'd prefer not to have to fight for our new little home. If I can avoid it. Did I see one right there? Yeah, I did. Alright. There are more zombies around here than I thought there would be. Kind of thought this would be more like out where our actual house is, where there's just not many zombies around. A little bit higher percentage of them here. Man, we went really far out, didn't we? Wish there had been an axe in one of those not an axe, we got plenty of axes. A saw in one of those things, because then I could barricade this little place that we have. I can't barricade it. Let's double check in here. I'm about 90% sure there wasn't a saw in here, but maybe I just didn't see it. Light bulb, radio, walkie-talkie. Nope. Alright, I am, however, going to take that radio. Nope, not the walkie-talkie, the radio. Right, those are the things we checked that were sealed. So let's go down this way. See if there's anything to see around this edge of the building. Or field, I should say, not really building. Oh, he's getting really tired. Somebody was telling me, by the way, that noise was what was making that horrible sound the other day. That it was a bug in that build where being high exertion was causing that terrible, terrible noise. We'll deal with her. I think we'll be okay. Wish they'd put vehicles in the game. It's one of the things, not like to use necessarily. Like, I would be fine if they were just set dressing. They don't really need to necessarily function. But it'd be neat to have old, cars strewn about. Especially if you could check their, the insides of them for stuff. Right, so let's place furniture. Put it on the table here. Device options. Oh, it does have some things. Turn the volume way down. Can't do that until we turn it on, apparently. Nothing on either of these right now. Oh, wavelength has been closed. Temporary emergency broadcast. Stay in small groups. Do not travel. Assume that all major urban areas have now been compromised. We're doing all we can to reclaim American soil. We will come for you. Well, that's neat. Glad we finally heard that. Awesome. Let's turn it off for now. Alright, I guess we have to take the risk and sleep here. A little unnerved by that. It's 1350. You can only sleep for 7 hours. Maybe we won't sleep here. We're gonna make a break for Twiggies, I think. But we are gonna, however, going to rest here for a little bit. So like either the moderate exertion goes away or we get to 1500. Whichever happens first. There it goes. Well, we'll wait till 1500 anyways. There we go. Getting hungry, huh? Well, you were in luck, my friend. Have an eggplant. How about some cabbage as well? Can I interest you in that? Maybe a radish that is starting to go bad? There we go. Alright. No, let's close the door. Now he's getting sleepy already. So let's stick to the road this time. See how fast we can do this too. I'd prefer to not have to make this take longer than it needs to. I should probably also check the map between episodes to see how far we can. If you need a sledgehammer to get through those fencings to get to the mall, because my plan of getting us in a sort of crow's fly closeness to the mall was not going to be so helpful if we can't get through the fence. But I need to know for our future situations. Alright, so we round the corner here. Let's cut off the edge so we don't take quite as long. We'll head down this way, we'll cross over the bridge, we'll go back to Twiggies. In fact, you know what? I'm actually just going to wrap the episode up here, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll get us back to Twiggies before I stop for the evening, and I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, consider leaving me a like, helps out a great deal, and I'll see you later. Thanks so much for joining me.